Good afternoon, EagleNick. This, you know what I mean, Vern? And I was told that there was some Dalton police officers parked up here by the RV place. Good afternoon, Miss Jeannie. Great to see ya. But I do not see them out there. This one just went through the red light. They were parked up here. That might be one of them right there. If it is, it's unmarked. But I was told that the Dalton Police Department was parked up here. They're harassing homeless people while they are on this RV and boat storage property. The police, that is. The homeless people are not on the property. Just our Dalton Police Department being the crooks that they always are. I guess I might set the phone up right here. We are going to be on the lookout for them to see if they come up this way. Good afternoon, Mile High Community Channel. Great to see you again, my friend. Gonna enjoy an ice cold Pepsi. Go out and get you some. Get you some of that there Pepsi. And if you don't like the Pepsi, I'm sure you'll like that there Mountain Dew. You know what I mean, Vern? The Tennessee Original. We're going to utilize our soup can to hold her phone up. How is everyone doing this fine afternoon? It is a beautiful, beautiful day in Dalton, Georgia. Let's give that Pepsi a pop. But them Dalton Police Department officers are on the prowl, looking for that extortion. They are looking for somebody they can extort money out of. You know what I mean, Vern? Hiding behind that badge, that gun, and that position of authority to extort money out of the homeless and the poor. Double tap that screen to give old EagleNick audits the like. I guess maybe they heard old EagleNick was on the way up here, so they split. They sure did get some gone quick. You know what I mean, Vern? Boy, they sure did disappear quick. Thank you, Mile High Community Channel. We're trying to do exactly that. We are trying to hold our police force accountable. Let's sort of walk right down here under the bridge. Make sure they're not down here bothering anybody. I'm gonna have to move the bicycle back, son. Make sure the bicycle's not blocking the sidewalk where people can get up and down through there. Now there comes another one of them package pirates with the United States Postal Service. Now that's where a lot of people's packages go when they get stolen, is the postal people keeps it themselves. Yep, that looked like there's one sitting right across the road down there. See what I mean? There's one of them crooked police departments right there. Then they're talking to somebody, trying to get somebody to snitch somebody out. There he went, way over yonder, boy. There's a few of them riding up and down through there. They all hauled ass when they heard EagleNick was on the way up through there. Harassing and intimidating the homeless, trying to get them to snitch on somebody. Now, they was up here somewhere in that parking lot, is what somebody told me, but I got up here as quick as I could, and they was gone already. I would have been better off to stay down there under the bridge. I could have got some good footage of them. I guess I'm gonna finish the rest of this Pepsi, and I'm gonna ride on across the bridge and head over and check it out. but they have took off like a rocket. I don't know where they went.
Police are looking for somebody as a witness right now. We all just had to kind of, we don't know who that is.
Yeah. I seen them down there. I wish I'd have still been down there.
We had an incident happen earlier where a couple got into a fight.
Yeah.
We had fire department and ambulance here. And then next thing we know, we're out there eating at Providence, and here comes two officers coming in and asking for the guy. Wanting those locations and stuff.
We gonna walk. Yeah, we gonna head back across the bridge here, everybody. Hey, y'all be safe, Andy.
Always. Have a good one.
See, they actually came in down there at Providence. If I hadn't, I might have been lured away just so they could get down there without me seeing them. Hopefully we don't lose the audio and video. Said they was looking for somebody to be a witness. That dude didn't have to step off the sidewalk. There's plenty of room right there. There comes one of them right there. There's one of them right there, baby. EagleNick's on the way, so they hauling again. It's like they try to get some gone before EagleNick gets on the scene, but we gonna ride down there anyway to see if they're down here harassing anybody else. Said they was looking for him to be a witness. All right, we stopped. Now we're going across. I do believe they've done hauled ass. Especially that one coming across under the bridge as I was coming down it, because they know where EagleNick's headed. Heard somebody hollering EagleNick, but I don't see them cops no more. They done hauled ass. Where'd the police go? Now the police was asking people questions, but when I come back, they're not down here. They must have used that as a ruse to get me to come up there looking around where they're supposed to be so they could come down here where I was, and then they could get some gone before old EagleNick got back. But they have took off like a rocket. Well, they are gone. They took off like a rocket, boy. Oh, here we got one right here. We got 2 or 3 of them right here. Number 56 with the Dalton Police Department. Number 17 with the Dalton Police Department. Good afternoon, LF Hut. Good afternoon, I Don't Miss. Good afternoon, Alan Davis. Good afternoon, AKA Caroline. If you don't want to be on there, don't start talking to me, okay? Got a lady going here wanting to run her mouth and say something to me, so we're going to slap her on the live stream. Maybe the Dalton Police Department needs to do something about these women out here running around, got mental health problems, harassing innocent people. Now that woman there is a pure psycho. She's as crazy as Sherry and Debbie all rolled up into one. You know what I mean, Vern? Now we're going to ride up there and hit that side road they just went on to see if they might have parked up there somewhere. They're out here trying to get people to be a witness to some kind of bullshit that went on. I'm back now. There's another one. There's 3 of them now. Look, this one here's riding on the wrong side of the damn road. Look at him. Where the hell's he going?
Are you EagleNick?
Yes, sir. How you doing?
We're looking for somebody on the bike. Did you see anybody, an older guy on the bike go that way?
I don't answer questions, sir.
All right.
That's number 42. Said they're looking for somebody on a bicycle. Asking EagleNick to snitch on somebody. EagleNick don't work for the police department. He said he's never met me before, but then he's gonna ask me to be a snitch. Number 42 with the Dalton Police Department. Over here trying to get people to snitch on somebody. I'm on a bicycle, I'm old. We got these extortionists with the Dalton Police Department out here trying to extort money out of the poor and the homeless. Looking for a man on a bicycle. Oh, EagleNick's on a bicycle. Up, riding up the wrong way. That is illegal, riding up the wrong side of the road there. Hey, sir. Vehicle number 42 riding at the wrong side of the road here.
You see this right here? This pose. Always fucking with you. Always asking questions. Always doing some crazy. They don't ever want to help you.
Yeah.
They want to do nothing for us. They just want to come around there.
That's it. They're just out here trying to extort money.
Come on.
Cause I can, lady. Keep your damn nose out of my business. Since you're talking to cops, you're on the camera. I don't give a rat's ass, lady.
Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy.
Don't talk to pigs, lady. Don't talk to pigs. Got a couple of snitches sitting here. Bye. You go on. I'm not going nowhere. I'm not going nowhere, lady. Say what? Lady, if you touch me, you will go to jail. Sir, what is your name and badge number?
443. Preston.
You know it's illegal to ride at the wrong side of the road. Why did you do it? The road goes out the other way. You come around. This is the out. This is the out, not the in. Yeah, let him try. Let him try. This bitch here is stupid. A bunch of fucking snitches sitting here talking to pigs. Now he's finally gonna go out the right way after he rode up the wrong side. You be blessed, sir. Take your snitches there with you. Snitches get stitches, you stupid bitches. Now that lady and that man in that car is a bunch of snitches. They'll probably follow them to go snitch on somebody else. Oh, snitch gonna tell me to get the F on. Lady, I ain't going no damn where. I need to zoom out. I'm zoomed in. It's causing the camera to shake. I was starting to get pissed too. But we're gonna go down here and ride down the road he just rode down. That old fat girl was saying, arrest him, arrest him. And I told her, I said, let him try, chicken shits. I'm sure they probably parked right down here somewhere. They got a hard on for somebody, looking for somebody supposed to be a witness, but you see how hard they are looking for them. That's the way it is with the Dalton Police Department. They're probably going to try to charge the witness with something, so they make sure that there'll be a witness for them. Well, I don't see them parked down through here nowhere. I figured they would have parked right down here somewhere. Double tap your screen to give EagleNick audits to like. I would truly appreciate it. Supers are active. Super thanks, super chat, and super stickers. Be sure to check out the comments on my videos. There's a link to Cash App if you don't already use it. Sign up using my code and you'll get $5. There he goes, right up through yonder. Yep, they're pulling in up here at Providence. I mean, Greater Works. I seen one pull into the parking lot up here. It didn't look like a black and white. So I don't think it was number 42. They're looking for an older man on a bicycle. And that officer driving number 42 said, "Are you EagleNick?" And here we have them again. Number 17 and number 42. Trying to get somebody to snitch. We're going to go get the tag on that number 17 this time. They trying to get that lady to snitch on somebody. GB8518N, number 17 with the Dalton Police Department. Then we have number 42. Hey, what are y'all looking for that guy for, sir? About what?
That's not your business.
I'm conducting an investigation right now.
All right. It's not your business.
Did you hear that? He said it's none of my business.
Exactly what I said.
And that is Officer Preston.
Correct. 443.
443. Look there, this dude's over here bagging up people's clothes. Now that is called an illegal seizure of somebody's property under the 4th Amendment of the United States Constitution, unless he witnessed them committing a crime. Oh, he's helping her out by moving her stuff. Well, we appreciate that, sir. He's actually moving her stuff closer for her. That was pretty good, so we appreciate that. Thank you for doing that, sir. We appreciate it. Yeah, number 42 there. Now you tell that bag in his left hand, it's got a 10 in it. Anytime you are asked questions by any law enforcement, always remember you have the 5th Amendment right not to say nothing, but you have a 1st Amendment right of free speech to tell them to kick rocks. Good afternoon, Michael Kunkel, the Truth Spitter. Good afternoon, Freddie. Now, see, he stopped. The one driving number 42 stopped and asked me a question. They was looking for somebody, like I was going to tell him if I did know who they was looking for. Then when I say I'm conducting an investigation, he tells me it is none of my business. You know, it is none of our business when they're out here extorting money from the poor and the homeless. Damn, they done call the fire truck. They gonna try to use a fire truck against old EagleNick. Engine number 2. Now we have an ambulance. Maybe they figured on beating the hell out of EagleNick. Oh, this. You know what I mean, Vern? So they figured they might better call an ambulance first. Hello, but why? Well, Officer Preston, driving number 42 there, the black and white, stopped up there by Providence Ministries and said, "Oh, are you EagleNick?" And I said, "Yes, sir." He asked me if I seen a man riding a bicycle, and I told him I don't answer questions. I asked him what they was looking for the man for, and he said it was none of my business. After he had the audacity or the nerve to be asking me if I saw anybody, you know, he confronted me. He's the one who come up to me. I didn't come up to him. He was driving on the wrong side of the road down South Hamilton Street. Then he pulled up under the bridge going the wrong way. Yeah, he has the nerve to tell me that it is none of my business. Now, that lady was setting up. She was just fine. They were talking to her, so I don't see why there's an ambulance here and why all these police and the fire truck is here. Thank you, Mile High Community Channel. Now, we're not trying to invade anyone's privacy. We are actually exercising our First Amendment rights to record or live stream a public servant in the performance of their duties. Now, that ambulance company is Hamilton Medical Center, Hamilton Emergency Service, Emergency Medical Services, but I'm sure they receive money from our state and federal government for funding. I know they charge an outrageous price if you have to take an ambulance Now, my brother only had an ambulance ride of less than 3 miles, and that damn ambulance ride costed nearly $10,000. Yeah, you got that right, but why? There is a reason why people calls them pigs. Number 42 asked me if I seen somebody, and I told him I don't answer questions. He can ask me, but when I said, what are y'all looking for him for? He said, it ain't none of your business. Yeah, a less than 3 mile ride in an ambulance costed nearly 10 grand because they knew that it would be paid for through Medicaid and Medicare because my brother was a senior citizen. But number 42, when he first come up there and was asking me if I seen a man on a bicycle, he said, are you EagleNick? He said, I haven't never met you before. Well, he's met me now. You know what I mean, Vern? I guess we got a couple of more crooked, corrupt Dalton Police Department officers to be on the lookout for now. Now we will have to be watching out for number 17 with the Dalton Police Department, as well as number 42. But number 42, he had an attitude. Number 17 moved the lady's stuff off from over there. You see, that gentleman took his stuff back because all of it did not belong to her. Good afternoon, the Grim Reaper Network. Great to see you again, my friend. Look, you can see old EagleNick's reflection in that window over here. Good afternoon, I am Creator. Well, he's turning around going that way. You can't get out that way. Number 17 is headed out. Number 42 must be going to go back up there looking for a man on a bicycle. You know what I mean, Vern? Yeah, they're trying to paint that bullseye on EagleNick. Oh, this, you know what I mean, Vern? He knowed who I was. He said, "Hey, are you EagleNick?" And I said, "Yes, sir." There is the tax dollars at work in Dalton, Georgia, Whitfield County. You see, they sent a fire truck and an ambulance for a woman sitting here on the sidewalk. Looked like she was all right to me. I don't know why they put her in an ambulance. I don't know why they're taking her to the hospital unless they're trying to do something deceitful and they're actually going to take her up to the jailhouse for some reason. But number 42 is finally going to roll on out. He had an attitude with EagleNick, telling me it wasn't none of my business what they wanted to talk to the man for. Now, I'm sure he's probably riding back up there toward the bridge, up there looking for a man riding a bicycle. But I guess we're going to go ahead and end this live stream. And EagleNick out is going to continue on my way. I thank you all for being on the live stream. Take care of yourselves, but please take care of each other. EagleNick out. You know what I mean, Vern? Hello, Deadly Kitten. But we're going to go ahead and end the live stream, give it a chance to process and upload. Please be sure to start it from the beginning. You won't want to miss it. I am EagleNick, and I'm out.